One, two, three, I'm ready. I'm so honored to be here at Africa Garden, Washington, D.C. with Professor George Ayitteh, Ghanaian economist. George, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for coming at Africa Gathering. It's fantastic news for us. So I've just heard that the new book is just coming out.
Yes, yes. This is my new book. It's called Defeating African Dictators.
Okay.
Yeah, they have caused so much trouble and so much havoc and destruction in Africa.
All right.
Yeah. Well, Ben Ali of Tunisia fled. He ran away. Hosni Mubarak is in a cage. Muammar Gaddafi is dead. We have more dictators in Africa. In fact, Africa has more dictators per capita than any other continent. And these dictators, we've got to get rid of them. Otherwise, Africa will not make much progress.
So what do you think there is a hope for the new cheetah generation, as you call it?
Oh, yes. Well, look at, the North African uprising. It was all led by the youth movement, the youth generation. They are restless and they're just fed up with these dictators, who come and stay. They stay 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. I mean, look at Cameroon, Biya, 30 years, Equatorial Guinea, Obiang, 30 years, Mugabe, 20 years. So many of them.
So what did you, just one question, what did you hope to get at Africa Garden today, after you came in this afternoon? What did you hope to get here today?
Well, I mean, I must commend you for this African gathering because I was really, really impressed in terms of the focus on African culture. The lady who gave a presentation about Mercato, the market, because the market is part of African culture. It's been a part of African culture for centuries.
Absolutely.
It's a part of our heritage. But for a long time, we've ignored this. And also, I was very much impressed with Neil Simmons. He's trying to, Africa loses 30% of its service to spoilage, So anything that helps, preserve African, food, gets more food to the markets is commendable.
You mentioned earlier that your generation, my mom generation, I will say, that have failed Africa. So what do you think we should learn as now the new generation of the hope of Africa? Well, what do you think we need to do?
Well, I said we failed Africa because, we are culturally illiterate in terms of what we did in Africa was development by imitation. We went abroad, copied all sorts of foreign systems and paraphernalia we didn't understand, and just we imposed them on Africa. These systems didn't have any cultural relevance. And if you look across Africa, they have collapsed all over the place. So the thing that the new generation will learn is that they must go back to their own roots, Africa's own roots, Africa's indigenous institutions, and build upon them. Botswana is the only African country which went back and built upon its indigenous institutions, and it's doing very well. There's nothing wrong with indigenous heritage or cultural institutions, nothing wrong with them. And we should be proud. Like I said, we are lost in Africa because we don't know where we came from. And the only way we can know where we came from is to, know about our own culture and our own indigenous institutions.
So so then we need like more gatherings like Africa Gathering where we can give platform to the African people, come and share their ideas, and and listen to people like yourself who are prominent voice in Africa.
Oh, precisely. Even the African Gathering itself, is in part of the African tradition. I mean, if you go to the villages, we have village meetings, and village meetings is where we come together and we share ideas, and we sort of debate solutions to problems, crises in Africa.
Absolutely. When is the book out?
The book will be out, on Monday, November 8th. So
Monday, November 8th.
Yes.
So I think we encourage all the African people to read it, and hopefully the dictators as well. And
no, not the dictators.
No, not dictators.
Well, we want to get rid of them because they've caused too much trouble.
They shouldn't be reading the book.
You look at Somalia, Rwanda, Burundi, Zaire. All these countries have been destroyed by dictators.
Excellent. Well, George, thank you so much. For me, I'm very honored to have you and to have met you in person. I've been using your words quite a lot without even meeting you. So thank you for coming at Africa Gathering.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much, George.
Okay. Bye.